Hi, I'm Rashonda Franklin, a single mother of 3 amazing girls. As a teenager, I learned how to prepare taxes for my mom before there was electronic filing. I developed a love for being able to help others reach their financial goals after working with a large independent tax company that overcharged for unsatisfactory service. Here at Limitless Financials, we provide our clients with knowledge and tools that benefit their businesses overall. Our goal is to help our clients develop plans that will keep more money in their business. Our specialty is resolving tax issues and being an advocate when making tough financial decisions. At Limitless Financials, your financial success is limitless. Limitless Financials LLC has been preparing both federal and state taxes for businesses and individuals since 2019. We also provide tax and audit representation for old back taxes, levied bank accounts, and failed to file taxes. Monthly bookkeeping, bank reconciliations, and integrated tax strategies is a part of our accounting and bookkeeping services. At Limitless Financials, your financial success is limitless.
Hi, I'm Kevin Williams, founder of Team Vision, a digital marketing and media company that was founded accidentally when I was on a journey of exploring the most effective ways to market. My marketing strategy was like most entrepreneurs, through radio ads, business cards, door hangers, billboards, and word of mouth. I quickly learned that traditional marketing, unlike digital marketing, cannot be measured. Our company's existence was built on growing businesses by effective marketing that can be measured. Remember, if you want to do something that's been done before, you can always hire a manager. If you want to do something that's never been done before, you can always hire a visionary. Team Vision provides expert advertising strategies to increase brand exposure and drive traffic to your business through digital marketing.
Wendy was a game changer. When she sent me that press release, it just about brought me to tears, because a lot of times we as business owners, we don't focus on ourselves. And so with having to put that information together and giving it to her, Wendy just brought it to life, and it just really made me feel empowered. It really has opened me up. I'm able to really see now on paper the things that I have done to help people, the things that I can do to help even more people. So Team Vision is really helping me to hone in on those stories, those things that people need to hear on how I got started, on how things have happened in my life that has impacted me, but can help them also be better in what they're trying to do. So I just appreciate Wendy and Team Vision for helping me to tell my story.
Watch for the Hook was created in the fall of 2019 to raise awareness of the power of perseverance among minorities by releasing unique apparel design that correlates with information and inspiring messages. Watch for the Hook seeks to empower hope and diversity. We want to awaken the confidence in every individual to secure their purpose in life, regardless of demographic stereotypes. Watch for the Hook is challenging others to rise above negative past, present, or future circumstances and fight for change.
Watch for the Hook is an e-commerce apparel clothing line that takes pride in giving its customers great quality products, inspirational messages, and quick delivery of those products. We believe in providing wonderful customer service, 24-hour or less responses to customer contact inquiries, easy to read labels, and custom product packaging. We have an easy-to-use return policy, as well as we offer free shipping on all purchases.
For me, Watch for the Hook represents a very positive message for our community about being on guard, being ready for anything that comes at you at any time.
Well, for me, Watch for the Hook means that it's a big thing in our community, and Mike and Dale are really good friends of ours, and we support Black-owned business. So we're really excited to support Watch for the Hook.
Hey guys, good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when and where you watch this live stream or catching the hashtag replay of this live stream. I just want to say welcome to the My Story interview. I'm Kevin Williams, your host. Today we have in the virtual building, she's a female entrepreneur. Please welcome Makeda Carr of Porter Consulting Group. Makeda, how are you today?
I am just well. How about yourself?
Hey, I'm doing better than some and better than most.
Hey, that's how you're supposed to be. Hey, there's no use to complaining, as I always say. It gets you nowhere anyways.
It gets you nowhere, I'm telling you. So, Makeda, this is the My Story interview. Our goal is to extract the story of how you develop the Porter Consulting Group. So if you would kind of tell us the backstory. We want to hear those late night staying up and the challenges and the endurance you had to do to put this business together.
Yes, well, I want to say thank you so much for having me. Big ups to that. So for me, I think I've always just had that entrepreneurship spirit in me. Starting as a child, I always just kind of want to venture and do my own thing. And when I became an adult and I kind of got in corporate America, it wasn't necessarily a good fit for me. So I just knew that something different was for me. So that's what made me go into being an entrepreneur. And my consulting business kind of came about because I wanted to do everything. So I just didn't, some people was like, okay, Makeda, you can't do it all. But I'm like, well, if I be a consultant, I can do several different things at one time. So that's how Porter Consulting Group came into existence. I wanted to help people start their business. I wanted to help people change their careers, change their lives, or just help people get enrolled in school, find financial aid opportunity, grant opportunities. So I kind of wanted to do it all. And so I started Porter Consulting Group because it allowed me to do consulting just about in every field.
Okay. And so, in that umbrella, like what's that one thing that you do the most in the business that you see like coming back over and over again?
Oh, I would honestly say probably the nonprofit sector, and mostly either helping people start their nonprofits or helping people to get grants. So those are kind of the two biggest things that we do at Porter Consulting Group. I've done hundreds and hundreds of just getting people their nonprofit started. And then, of course, once it's started, you want to get the funding. So I've helped people with major $1 million grants all the way to $10,000 grants. It just varies depending on what they're looking for. But our main focus, I will say, and our main clientele is for the nonprofit sector.
Okay. And what's been the most amount of grant money you have secured for a business?
Oh, wow. I can proudly say my biggest grant was a $37 million grant.
Wow.
So I can proudly say that. But of course, it wasn't just me. I mean, it takes a whole team when you're trying to accomplish something that big and that vast amount of money. So it was definitely a team. So I can proudly say that Porter Consulting Group actually did get a grant for organization for $37 million. It was a 5-year grant, and it's still in continuation, so it's still going. So that's good news as well. So yeah, that has been our biggest accomplishment for the nonprofit sector, and that was our biggest grant. Proud to say that was a really proud moment when we got that grant, but it was definitely a team effort.
How long did it take to finally, get the approval for that grant?
Oh, wow. When you're dealing with federal, it varies. For that particular grant, I think it took us like 9 months. So it took about really 3 months to get it together, which is a feasible time to first find the grant and then get the proposal and the budget and all the extra documents together. So it took about 3 months for that, but it took about 9 months to actually get the information from federal saying that, hey, your NOA, your notice of award, is
Mm,
coming. It's been approved. So it takes time. Now, one thing, foundational grants, they could be a month, 2 months, 3 months. But when you're dealing with federal money,
mm-hmm,
especially something that huge, it took us 9 months to get a
mm.
decision. But it was well worth the wait.
Wow. Okay. Okay. And Makita, who has been some influential people in your life?
There's been so many people throughout my life that has influenced me in so many ways, whether it's my mom and dad,
Hmm.
whether it's my brothers, my husband, my two kids, colleagues, friends, and family. I cannot just name one person because I think everybody I encounter or everybody I come in contact with has some kind of influence in my life, whether it's good or bad. Because I
Hmm.
even say some people that may be a bad influence, I still take what I need from them and take
Hmm.
that as a lesson and grow from it.
Mm.
So I look at everybody as an influence, whether it's a personal, professional, business influence, mentorship, support,
Hmm.
or if I just need to call someone for a recipe, if I need to call someone for that's been in the business for 40 years and I just need their expertise. So there's like so many people that has helped me to get to where I am right now.
Okay. And I'm gonna throw a challenge out there to you. I want
Okay,
you to
okay, I
describe.
like challenges.
I want you to describe your business in 3 words. 3 words only.
Oh wow. Oh, we are innovative,
Okay.
organized. Oh, what would be the third one? Oh, innovative, organized, and passionate. I would say passionate.
Okay. Innovative, organized, and passionate.
Yes, I
What
would
makes
say those
you
would be the three.
What makes you innovative?
Because especially with consultant and when you're dealing with grants and nonprofits, you have to
Hmm.
always stay innovative because things are
Mm.
always changing. It's really competitive in a consulting business, especially with what we do. So we have to always find ways to be innovative, whether it's the latest technology, whether it's the latest marketing skills.
Hmm.
And a lot of times I go to the younger people because they are really good. They know things about technology and systems and things that I don't know.
Right.
So I use my expertise plus those, that's older than me, plus the younger people. I mean, they were born into a lot of this technology. I didn't get my first phone until I was like 18. So, so you know, so, that's still, I'm really good with technology, but there's still a lot I have to learn. So I always just try to incorporate a lot of different ideas just to stay innovative because you have to. Things change weekly, monthly, quarterly. So you just have to stay innovative no matter what your business is.
Okay. And what would be like the overall mission for your business?
My overall mission for Porter Consulting Group is we center ourselves on the person or their business. So our mission is to whatever their goal is to make it better or to help them reach their goal. For some people, if they're looking for life coaching, or if for some people they're looking just to start their LLC, our mission is to make sure where you want it to go, whether it's personal or professionally. So that is the overall. Our mission statement is actually it's our business to grow your business. So that is actually our mission
Mm.
statement, and that is our overall goal is to make sure no matter what the business is, if it's personal, professional, we just want to make sure to grow your business.
Okay. I like that. I like that. Now,
Appreciate
how do
that.
you how absolutely how do you do both life coaching and entrepreneurship? How do you merge the two together and make it really work?
That is a really good question. And it took me years to really figure out how to combine the two. And now I can't see them separately.
Hmm.
And when I say that, because being an entrepreneur, having your own business is really stressful, first off. But it is rewarding. It does have its rewarding moments. But it's starting out. or even once you get established, it is really stressful. And I always say, like, a therapist needs a therapist. I
Mm-hmm.
think if you're in a business, if you're a business owner, entrepreneurship, you need mentoring. You need a life coach. So it
Mm-hmm.
took me years to figure out how to merge them together. But you need that coaching. You need that mentorship. You need that
Mm-hmm.
support. So really, all life coaching does. Um, with Porter Consulting Group, we make sure that we sit down with the individual and figure out their needs and their wants and what's essential to them. But then we
Mm-hmm.
also provide that support. So we just don't start your business and just leave you out there. We still provide that support, which is really needed throughout the start, once it's on and operating, and once it's even successful. So I found the way to incorporate life coaching to make sure that I'm, focusing on the mental stability
Mm-hmm.
of our clients, because
Mm-hmm.
mentally, when entrepreneurship, it can be really tiresome. So for me, when I first started my business, I wish I would have went to a life coach
Mm-hmm.
and found the way that they could still focus on my mental while I'm also trying to start a business. So I think both of those are really essential for any business owner.
Okay. So when you said, mention, brought yourself into it, like what was that thing that affected you that, you felt like life coaching would have, help, kind of smooth the path out for you?
Although I had support, there were times where I still felt lost.
Mm-hmm.
There was still times that I really just it was challenges. I mean, with anything in life, and just starting a business, it was really challenging. I had never done it before. I had
Mm-hmm.
never done it before. I had talked about it for years, and I've had conversations about it, but speaking on something and actually putting action behind is two totally different things. So when it was time for me to put action behind starting a business and trying to get the clientele and market it and get it out there, it became really stressful. And
Mm-hmm.
I can just feel my anxiety was starting to build, because when you're starting your business, you don't know how it's going to be, if people are going to be accepting of it. So I just felt my anxiety started to build. So I really just wished that I would still have focused on my mental health as
Mm-hmm.
well when I was starting a business, and I wish I would have partaken in life coaching a lot more. It was just the whole starting process for me that was just really stressful, and I wish I would have found other avenues to be of support when I was starting.
Okay. What's been like one of the biggest lessons that you've learned, being a business owner?
One of the biggest lessons I think I've learned is never let people kill your dreams.
Mm.
When I would tell some individuals that I actually wanted to start a consulting business, some people can be Debbie Downers. Why do you want to start a consulting business? This person is already doing it, or this person, has a consulting business. Or this person is doing the exact same thing. So I
Mm-hmm.
had to let the namesayers just not focus on that.
Mm.
Because I always say that with my consulting business, just like with anybody else's business, it's unique. All of us have that uniqueness that we can bring to the table. There's enough room for everyone out here to be successful. And
Right.
so I had to separate myself from those people, because they, although you don't realize it, when you are hearing these things, they can influence you. And you could start thinking negatively about yourself and about your business. So I had to start separating myself from those people, because I knew what I wanted my business to be. And I didn't want that kind of energy around me or my business, because I wanted to thrive. And that's for any business owner. Some people are not going to get what you're doing, and that's totally
Right.
fine as long as you get what you're doing.
Right. Right. So speaking of that, what's been one of the biggest accomplishments you have, done in your business?
Aside from the huge grant, I would actually probably say the life coaching aspect of it.
Okay.
And I've done this with so many different clients, because I get to personally know them and
Mm-hmm.
know what they want.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it a lot easier when it's time to do the business side of it.
Mm.
Whatever, if they're just trying to change their careers, if they went to school to teach, but they're like, look, I no longer want to be in this field. I want to transition. I want to transform my whole career. So when I'm sitting down and I'm doing the life coaching and getting to know, that is probably most rewarding for me because I personally get to know my clients. I get to know their needs. How can we work these things out and, kind of help them maneuver through life so they can be successful in whatever it is they seek.
Okay, I like that. So, final question.
Yes.
Makeda, what's the one piece of advice you would give someone who is considering starting a business?
Oh, wow. The one piece of advice I would give is just keep striving, keep
Mm,
going.
okay.
Do not stop. There will be challenges, there will be hurdles. Just do not stop. You have to keep going. When you are passionate about something, I don't care what your ideal is or whatever your business is, just do it. Just do it, strive for it, keep going. Do not stop. Even if you need to take a moment to just take a breather, do that, but do not quit. Just keep going. And because it will be well worth it. Even if it takes you a year, 2 years, 3 years, there's no perfect timeline on when to start your business and how long it will be successful. But just keep going. Because in year one, if you feel like, oh, my business is not where I want it to be, just keep going because you never know what year two and year three may look like. So just know that it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be well worth it. And you will
Mm,
look back years later and you will be proud of that accomplishment that you did continue to do. Because I hear so many people that shoulda, coulda, woulda. So you don't want to be that person that was like, man, I really had this really good business idea and I just didn't do it because of fear, imposter syndrome, and doubt. So just do it, no matter how long it takes, how many hours it takes, if you have the support, if you don't have the support that you need, because it will come. But just keep going. That would be my word of advice.
mm. It's not going to be easy, but it is going to be worth it.
It's gonna be
Makeda
worth it.
Carr, Makeda
Yes.
Carr of Porter Consulting Group. Makeda, thank you so much for coming on and sharing and allowing us to extract your story of how you got started with the business. And we always wish any and every entrepreneur continued success. And you're always welcome to come back on this platform. And for those of you that are watching the replay, be sure to share because sharing is caring. And we want to get the message out about Porter Consulting Group. So again, life coach, entrepreneur, Makeda Carr with Porter Consulting Group. Guys, we'll see
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, Makeda. We'll see you on the next My Story. Remember, people see the glory, but they never know the story. And that's what we do with My Story Interview. Goodbye for now.
Working with Team Vision has been truly transformational for myself and my personal life, and then just, of course, within my business itself. I've been able to receive increased exposure from my company. I've generated several leads that I would have never thought otherwise possible, and in a very short amount of time. It has been beneficial for me to see the importance of marketing my business and getting the name of my brand out there and connecting with people who can now see me and understand what I'm doing in the industry of branding.
Hey, business owner and entrepreneur. I know many businesses make the mistake of thinking that marketing is all about making a sale. However, marketing is actually much more than that. It's about creating a relationship with your customers and building trust. That's why it's so important to avoid making common marketing mistakes. Our new ebook, and I love it, The 7 Biggest Lies Told About Marketing Your Business, can help you do just that. In it, we cover 7 of the most common marketing mistakes businesses make, including failing to identify their target audience, not tracking their results, and more. We also provide tips on how to avoid making these mistakes. So whether you're just starting out in marketing, or you've been doing it for a while, be sure to check out our ebook. It could save your business from making costly mistakes. Download our ebook today.